Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Bomb Shelter open mic at the Warriors Garden. Raise your hand if this is your first time here. Hell yeah, a whole bunch of first timers. It's actually all first timers. You can see no one ever comes back. No. No, we're turning that around. We're turning that around. We're changing the game up. You guys don't need to know that. All right. So yeah, if you haven't been here before, which many of you haven't, you should know this is an open mic. So we're going to get a bunch of comics at all different levels of ability and skill, and they're all going to do their damnedest to make you laugh, and you are going to do your damnedest to laugh. All right? Cool. One rule, no heckling. Don't be mean to these guys. They work really hard, and they don't have any friends. This is the only time they get out. So it's really crushing for them when you guys are mean too, okay? All right, cool, cool. All right. I'm gonna do some things I've been thinking about. Oh yeah, I just read about a guy who sued his parents because they named him Gaylord. That's some real fucking Gaylord behavior, if you ask me. But you know, if you ask me, it sounds like a pretty good position to be Lord of the Gays. You know, that comes with certain perks, like when you walk into the room, someone has to say, "All rise for his gayness." His parents are countersuing because he isn't gay enough. They're like, "We made you Lord of the Gays, and you work at a Subway." I am on his side though, you know? Like, do you have any idea how many dicks the last Lord of the Gays had to suck to get that throne? You know, that's nepotism for you. You know, you don't get born to be the gay lord. Like, you ascend to it. No? Alright. As it turns out, though, he did win the lawsuit. And when they asked him what he wanted to change his name to, he said, "Homo God." Was there anything else I wanted to try? Oh yeah, I read recently that scientists created sperm nanobots to help the weak sperm get to the egg. If that's not like the most I didn't ask to be here like shit I've ever heard, you know? I don't know, like don't we want the fastest sperm to get to the egg? You know? Like imagine your fastest swimmer is like beelining to the egg, and the slowest one crosses the finish line in an Uber. If your sperm needs an Iron Man suit to survive, that kid is gonna need an iron lung. If your sperm can't find its way out of your balls without GPS, that kid's not moving out of your house without a GED. All right, everybody, that's pretty good for me. We're gonna bring up your first comic. He is great, he's incredible, I love him, he's one of my favorites. Keep it going, everybody, for Chivo.
How you guys all doing? Jamaica over here, Jelly Bro over there. Yeah, Jelly Bro's right behind you. Hey. Oh yeah. Now I just want to start with saying I'm Mexican, guys. Like, it's really cool being Mexican now, especially in these times. Yeah, you guys fuck with it? Yeah. I got over here. You do, dog. I fuck with that shit. Nah, man, if I'm Mexican, but I've never been to Mexico though. Like, that's a little weird of me to say. But my cousins, they always go all the time. And every time they go, they try to convince me to come with them. They're like, hey, let's go to Mexico, let's go to Mexico. And I'm some, hey, if I go, man, what the fuck are we gonna do there? Like, oh, we're gonna fuck bitches, start betting on cockfighting. That shit caught me off guard because everybody in that town's related to us. So like, you fucking nasty ass. Man, Spanish is a beautiful ass language, guys. I really like it. Can you guys all agree with me on that one? No agrees. Damn. Nah, man, the real shit though. Like, it's a really nice ass language, but like, there's a couple words in Spanish that do not translate right in English, or like they don't sound right. I'll give you an example. La chaqueta. What do you guys think that shit means? What do you think it means? I see. Oh. Yeah, I can ask Jamaica. Just give it an answer. Like, what do you think that shit means?
Ketchup.
Ketchup?
Some kind of drink.
That shit means masturbate, not mean ketchup. Hell yeah, man. Alright, General, give me another one. Molestar, what do you think that shit means?
Anchor.
No, that shit means bothering, dog. A lot of people confuse it with molesting, though. Like, real shit. But, like, in my high school, not in my high school, my elementary, like, I was probably only one of 5 kids that only spoke Spanish there. And it was our track and field time, and the teacher, like, she kept nagging us to, like, get our permission slips in just in case, like, oh, if we fuck up, you know, it ain't on us, you know, type shit. And she kept begging us to, like, get it signed by our parents. And I asked my cousin over there, like, hey, esa maestra siempre me está molestando. Dude, she heard that shit, dog, and she straight up told my parents that I said that I was getting molested by my teacher, fool. Hell, I fuck with that shit, dog. Now, I grew up taking care of 2 nieces and my 2 nephews, and after that, I don't think I want kids, dog. Like, real shit, man, I recently caught my nephew doing la chaqueta to some fucking Fortnite porn, dog. Dude, he was doing it, like, I looked at, like, the bar was on Pornhub, it was Bright Bomber getting trained by Black Knight. I'm like, bro, I don't want to watch that shit, dog. Fuck all that, man. Yeah, I like watching soccer as well. Do we have any soccer watchers here? Yeah. What's your favorite team? Fuck with you, you're a gooner. Hell yeah. Yeah, man, I love watching soccer, but I don't like watching in English, man. I feel like when they talk, it's like the most driest shit ever. But when you watch it in Spanish, man, that's like when you feel the passion. You just feel that shit just like coming out, dog. I'm gonna give an example in English just so you guys know what I'm talking about. Here goes Christian Pulisic, he's running down the line and he crosses the ball, and what a tap in by Ricardo Pepi. Goal 1-0. You guys look in Spanish? Mira, Christian Pulisic está corriendo, y cruza la pelota y gol! Hell yeah, you see, you feel the fucking passion in that shit, dog. Hell yeah. I'm gonna see what else they got here. I'm gonna tell you guys. I'll give you one more joke. I'm multi-talented, guys. You guys can't tell. Like, I can do different voices and shit, man. I'll give one example. Like, hi guys, what you guys doing? You guys fuck with this place at all? Catch my zesty from the start. I've been using this shit a little bit. I got my different one. I like use it sometimes in trackers. Hey, how's everybody doing? Do you guys like this one at all? Jelly roll? Do you fuck with it? Do you fuck with that shit? Nah, man. I'm using my shits in drafters and one of my cousins and all that. They don't understand it sometimes. So when we're in the drafter in Kane, so I'm like, hey, pick a number 212. And then fat ass just think I'm talking about the menu. And I'm talking about my voice. So they're like, right, pick one. And I'll be on there.
Hi, can I get a sandwich combo with 3 toast, 3 sauce, and lemonade, no ice, please?
Dude, my cousin's not gonna like, what the fuck are you doing? What the fuck out, bro? And the worker, the one that just heard that shit, dog, she saw me pull up, and like she recognized the voice and just saw me. She's like, that shit don't make sense. She was like, that was you! I'm like, fuck yeah, bitch, and what? Give me my food, what the fuck? Alright, man, that's what time for y'all, man.
Yeah. Hey, everybody, keep it going for Chimo. Your next comic coming to the stage is Daniel Carlson.
Yeah.
Alright, supposedly ice is gonna go away like next week, but just to be safe, I'm still wearing this hat to show I'm not ice, okay? Like, I may have the stature to be an ice agent. Why, yes, I do take giant dumps, okay? I don't know, I need to make sure for sure, like, my friends keep calling me a furry. It's like, And now I'm like, if like double thing, I'm like, what if this is like the way I become a furry? It's like, oh, you wear like the cat ear headphones, and then a month later, you're wearing diapers in your $3,000 tactical fursuit at a convention. I am very single. Yeah, I look like I care way too much if a video game character is hot or not. I look like Charlie Brown after too many Yag bombs. I do have Asperger's. If you couldn't tell by then, maybe you also have Asperger's. I don't know. I do have like noises that really like they do like we have like those noises that they have, and it's like migraine, like motorcycle revving its engine, fire truck siren, and the yapping broad that is my mom. I also like, it's like, I mean, I forgot my book today. I don't know. Damn. I think like, I don't know. I also like, people have come up to me and they said like, oh, like whenever I'm down, it's like, oh, you should see autism as like a superpower. I'm like, rather shoot fire out of my hands. What? Also, if autism is a superpower, I have the most incompetent supervillains. It's like, in 5 minutes, this city will be mine. Hope nobody is around who is super awkward and has trouble holding a full-time job. Do not fear, the hyperfixator is here. Then I like start throwing fidget spinners, and then just start stating facts about Nintendo 64. I'm getting overwhelmed. And then like. But at the end, no lady runs up to me and like, oh, you saved me, Danny. She'd be like, man, this guy's weird. He can't be fixed. Yeah, I'm very single. It is tomorrow. It's like, this is the first time, like, I've been single way too much in my life. And like, I usually get upset about Valentine's Day. But then they legalized weed in Minnesota, so I'm all fine for it now. I don't know, it's like I go on a date and I'm like, this one woman on a date, she was like, what body part of a woman do you want to make sure like it has to be good? And I said, the fupa. I don't know, I am really into sports, which is pretty, like I'm into like sports, metal music, and video game, and like my video game friends just hate it when I talk about sports. It's like they always say, "Oh, you like your sports ball team." And I'm like, sports ball. If anyone says sports ball genuinely, either like we become best friends, or I cannot trust you at all in any circumstance. It's like, oh, they're just like looking at animals at the zoo. It's like you're calling them animals now. What? This ravenous Anthony Edwards for the dunk. I don't know. I'm just glad the Patriots lost. It's weird because it's like every team in Major League Sports, the team people hate they love to hate the most are the most patriotic teams, like the Patriots, the Cowboys, the Yankees. We always cheer for like, what the fuck is a Seahawk? Like what? All right, that's my time. Thank you.
Yeah.
Everybody, keep it going for Danny Carlson. Your next comic coming to the stage is Leon Reese.
So I guess I only thought it was fitting that we're at a health and wellness center. And smells like a bag of pot in here. Reformed pothead, so bear with me on this one. I don't know if any of you guys listen to country music or Alan Jackson, but he wrote a song Kind of goes something like, way down yonder on the Mississippi, where it spills into the Gulf. Well, that's where I'm from. I'm from South Louisiana, and a buddy of mine named Joey and we went to Mississippi to go see Alan Jackson concert. And well, I brought the goods. I had 500 milligram gummies. I had some Delta 8 weed pens. I had a half ounce of weed on me. And I had some Delta 8 syrup, as a matter of fact. Pretty good shit. But anyways, we get there, we pre-game into the parking lot, and I fucking throw the gummies to Joey. I'm like, there's 4 gummies on a joint, bro. We're getting it. Smash my gummies, fire my joint. Standing there and he goes, hey, wait a minute, how much are these gummies? I'm like, there's 500 milligrams in the whole bottle, dude. Don't worry about it. Like, just eat the shit and shut up. Jesus, take the wheel. We got this. And so Joey, out of curiosity, grabs that bottle and he goes, hey, God, they're 500 milligrams a piece. And I'm like, fuck it, we here now, dog. Let's go. Come concert. We got like VIP tickets and shit. We go to a pre-show and we drink 3 bottles of whiskey before we go inside the concert. Get in the concert, dude behind me is like, hey man, here's some shrooms. And I was like, fuck, alright, fuck it, let's go. As if, like, I don't care about my life or something. And party, concerts, fucking great. We leave, I got a joint rolled up in the car. I'm like, yeah, buddy. Fire that bitch up. And the biggest problem that we faced that night was that same weekend in Mississippi was their biggest car show that they have every year called Scraping the Coast. Every red light, street crossing, intersection was lit up blue like a fucking spaceship because it was full of cops. And I'm sitting in the truck, windows up, hotboxing that bitch like Hitler. Joey's like, dude, fucking cops everywhere, bro. You know they can smell this shit? I'm like, don't worry about it, bro. We got recirculate. And he's like, I know you fucking lying right now. Recirculating the truck, they can still smell this shit, bro. I'm like, hey man, don't worry about it, bro. Just relax. Here, hit the weed and shut up. He's like, man, I don't know, dude. I think the cops seen us. I was like, dude, my tent's darker than your dreams, bro. Shut up. Like, we got this. We're good. He's like, man, I don't know, bro. I ain't got a good feeling about this. I'm like, God, my fucking windshield wipers are aerodynamic. They're not gonna catch us. And he's like, dude, I'm telling you, bro, something just doesn't feel right. And I'm like, Joey, I could fly this bitch to space right now, dude. We're gonna make it. We'll be all right. And he's like, all right. So we finally get to where we're going, and he's like, damn, we actually made it. And I was like, yeah, bro. I fucking told you. We were recirculating this bitch the whole time. They couldn't smell it. But it's a good time. That's what I got for tonight, fellas. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Thanks.
Yeah.
Hey everybody, keep it going for Leon Reese. Your next coming to the stage, one of my personal favorites, Mr. Bryant Alexander.
Yeah. Right. Yes.
Howdy, guys. How you doing today, man? I love your hat, dude. You guys see what this guy is wearing? He's wearing a Black Lives Matter hat. He's got the dashiki on. He is dripped the fuck out. He is celebrating Black History Month.
Hell yes.
He is celebrating Black History Month. And I'm super pumped. I'm really happy because it's the greatest month of all months, Black History Month. Am I right? And this month, you Caucasians get to celebrate. This month, you white people get to celebrate the greatest month, Black History Month. Are you white people ready to celebrate Black History Month? Woo! Are you Caucasian ready to celebrate Black History Month? All right, give me some money. I take Cash App, Venmo, Zelle also. I just take cash too. Throw it at me, throw it at me. We have this thing called AI. AI, do you know how to use AI, sir? No, God bless you. It's for the best, it's for the best. AI really sucks, because it takes a lot of energy. It's kind of like relationships. You put in what you get in. That made no sense, I'm rambling. I just came off from this podcast, and it was a really nice thing that we did. And a lot of people don't know this about me, but I'm Liberian American. My parents are from Liberia. Do people know how Liberian people sound?
Yeah.
Yeah? Oh, you do?
Yeah.
How do you know?
I used to date a Liberian man.
Oh, really?
Park Center, yeah.
At Park Center?
Yeah.
You ready to date another one?
You said it like this.
Oh, what's your name?
Elena.
Elena?
Yeah.
So you want to go to Liberia with me?
Not at this time.
Not this time. You don't want to eat rice and chicken? You don't want to eat rice and chicken?
I haven't had I haven't had the food in a while. I used to go to, like the African clubs like 10 years ago.
Oh, really?
So I used to go to like the BC Lounge. I used to go to like Mama Africa. I used to go to all this stuff.
Wow, Elena. Okay, go you. But you at this time you don't really want to fuck with a real nigga, huh? It's just a little bit too much for you, huh?
Just stuff's going on in my life right now.
Oh, okay.
It's nothing personal against you guys. Just lots going on.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. That's a touchy subject. I'm sorry. Do you want to talk about it? Okay. Okay. This crowd work's going pretty good. Oh, what's going on with you? Well, what's your name? Stephanie. How you doing, Stephanie? Where are you from? St. Paul. Okay. All right. Well, I have this great joke. I saw this house on Zillow for $130,000. $130,000. 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. Great house. Like, you can't get that in today's market. And I saw the catch. It's in the St. Paul. Thank you, dude. Thank you. Oh, man. Elena, I can't believe you've been to Osseo. It's Brooklyn Park. You've been to Liberia.
And then I have my friend, she lives out in Crystal, but she was living in like Brooklyn Park.
Yeah.
And she's from Sierra Leone.
Dude, you know what's crazy? I always used to think I was just black. But then my dad sat me down and was like, you're not just black, you're Liberian too. And then he slapped me. Fucking crazy. It's probably why I talk so white. Like, this is my actual voice. Like, if you're...
But you don't got like the pitched in, like that you don't got like that type of accent?
What are you talking about? What was I not just doing, Elena? Was that not good enough?
I heard it more like, I heard it more thicker. I heard that wrong. I heard that wrong voice before.
Yeah, I was not giving it 100%. But I did get the light. I'll do it more thicker for you next time, all right?
All right, everybody, keep it going for Mr. Brian Alexander. If you enjoyed that set, buy tickets to his upcoming Black Excellence show on February 28th. He'll be headlining that show. Your next comic coming to the stage is fantastic, Mr. Greg Orange.
I'm half black, so for me, Black History Month is actually already over. What are you gonna do? But I must say, however much money you give Brian, you need to give half as much to me. That's just the that's just the rules. I'm assuming probably 0 still, but I don't know, gotta throw it out there. My last name is Orange, that's my real last name. And I do use it like all the time. Like I was at Starbucks and they were like, can I get a name for the order? And I was like, orange. And they're like, how do you spell it? And I was like, oh, you know, like the fruit or the color, because that happens because people think it's Owens or whatever. And they're like, all right, but how do you spell it though? And I was like, could have just spelled it for them, but I kind of wanted to see what they were gonna do. You know, so I was like, try your best. And then they brought out the cup, and it just said a-hole. I guess that's me. I feel like they kind of dodged the question on that one, though. If I'm being honest. But, like, I don't know. I also lean into my name a lot. Like, I got an orange bicycle and an orange helmet. And last summer I was riding it. This little kid was just pointing at me. And then I overheard his dad say, you know, son, some people are just a little bit different. Like, I thought I looked cool, though. I don't know. I feel like I keep getting awkward. Like I was at a doctor's appointment one time, and after the doctor was done with the exam, he was like, did you know that one of your testicles is significantly smaller than the other one? And I was like, yeah, I did know that. And then he just walked out of the room. I was just sitting there like, I thought he was trying to diagnose something. Guess he's just making conversation. Then the nurse came in and she was getting ready to give me a shot, and she's like, you don't have to look if you don't want to. And I was like, that's okay, I like to watch. And she's like, that's good, because I like an audience. Yeah. And I didn't really know what to say to that. So I was just like, did you know that one of my testicles... Yeah, good conversation starter. I don't know, I'm so bad at like interacting with people sometimes. Like one time this dude was like, hey man, staying warm out here? And I was like, yeah, I'm trying to. That was the whole interaction, but right afterwards I was like, hell yeah, I nailed that interaction. He probably thinks I'm a regular guy. But I have been getting better at talking to people since I started doing stand-up. Also, one thing I've noticed is now when I do karaoke, it doesn't feel like anything, you know? So what I've been doing now is just like going up to sing songs that I know I can't really sing, just to feel something. Like a little P. Diddy, a little R. Kelly. Just go up to karaoke like, shout out to all the pedophiles in this bitch. Know you know the words. Do you ever think about how all the black pedophiles are so much cooler than the white pedophiles? Well, you got Michael Jackson, you got R. Kelly, and what you got on the other side, you got like Jared from Subway. It's just not the same. Like Chris Tucker was in the Epstein files, but at least he's in Rush Hour 2, and that's cool. You know? Like Donald Trump is just in Home Alone 2, which I think is a red flag. Like he just had to be in that movie about that vulnerable child. Like they're going up to him like, all right, Donald, this next scene, the kid is gonna come up to you and ask you for directions. And he's like, all right, so then I fuck him, right? No, Donald, we don't do that here. All right, well, that's my time. Thank you very much.
A great set from Greg Owens, everybody. Keep it going. Your next comic is Al Cotto.
What up, everybody? Give it up for Orange. Woo! Pretty funny guy. How's everybody doing today? Yes. Getting like a little bit of ice fatigue, but I'm glad that they're leaving now. I just feel like they replaced small dick energy with Tom Bavino with limp dick energy, and this new guy and now they're all running out of Viagra money. So now they have to leave, which is, damn, it's about time. But they're still here for the meantime, so you still gotta look out. I'm a DoorDasher, so I've seen a lot of this shit. I've been engaged in a couple of protests, and you know, it's just a time to stand up for your democracy. I just feel like if you're ICE, you cross the picket line of democracy. And I kind of got prepared for this shit. I went on eBay and I ordered some riot stuff so I could go out there and I could protest. And I ordered this gas mask. And it was like $8.99 and it came from China. And the name of it is Bygone. This is the shit that gets you killed. Like the dude that came out there with the vest plate, with no plate. I mean, I don't know, and I walked him down that day because I happened to be out there that day when we were like marching, and it was like, it's good to see protests, it's good to see people stand together, but I watched yesterday Pam Bondi, and that bitch is like, oh, she's like Mommy Dearest mixed with, what's that lady on the, what is it, damn, what's her name, not Laura Ingalls, but what was her name? Yeah, I'm 54 years old. You guys probably know what I'm talking about. Little House on the Prairie. Little House on the Prairie, yeah. Nellie Olson, that's what you're reminding me of. Nellie Olson, a mix between Nellie Olson and Mommy Dearest. I mean, that bitch is scary. She's like Terminator 2, but beyond. I mean, the Karen from like whatever, I don't know. I mean, and then she just sits there and she tells people, she shouts them down. She's like, no! You cannot say that. I want to finish what I have to say. Let me finish. And it's like, damn, why won't anybody just get up and smack that bitch? I mean, we can really just shut that shit down like that. So, you know, before I go, I just want to say I'm married to a woman that's half Asian, half like American. So she was an anchor baby. So she's always worried about ICE. So I take her to work now, because she just got a job, and she's like corporate, so I have to drive her to work every morning and shit. Whenever we're driving to work, she's like, slow down, ICE is gonna get us. I'm like, you don't have to worry about ICE. But anyway, that's my time.
Keep it going for him, you guys, and make some noise for your next comic coming up, Noah. I can't say his last name, I'm sorry.
No last name, just Noah, that's it. Give it up for Noah. Yeah. Noah Lee, that's it. We'll do it up. What's up, guys? I've been laying off the pornography lately, and so now it takes me 14 hours to jerk off. That's the unspoken benefit of porn is you can just jerk off real quick. It doesn't take much time. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. All right. So, anyways, but yeah, pornography. I've been doing that less, and so. But I feel like 14 hours. It's like I'm gonna start. I might be able to just set the world record for amount of time jerked off, like in one session. But how would you? How do you verify that? Like, do you have to mean it the whole time? The whole time you're jerking off, you got to be like in the zone. There's a guy who's like looking. You just look into his eyes, and he just says. He can tell when your heart isn't in it. He's like, this guy doesn't believe. He's gonna think of her. Anyways, that's pornography, and so I've been jerking off. We've been jerking off. So I have a job. And at my job it's like a corporate like fuck ass office thing. And on my first day of the job, they were showing me around it, and they're like here's all the rooms and everything. And they have one room that's called the wellness room. And the wellness room, they told me, it's a 4x4 foot room with just a chair and a box of tissues on a table. It looks like it's a jerk-off room. They made a jerk-off room for the office that we could all use whenever we want. And I've been in there 14 hours a day trying to get my morning ritual done. It takes a long time. But I hate working in the office because if you're horny, you just gotta deal with it. You just gotta sit there and it's uncomfortable. When I'm trying to focus, so I put on brown noise usually. Brown noise, it's just like a static noise but deeper. And so I play it on like a 10-hour YouTube video, and the video just says super deep, like 10 hours, like super deep brown noise, something like that. But when you have just the tab on the browser, it just says super deep brown. And my boss was like, what the fuck is that? I was like, don't worry about it. I'm in the wellness room, man. Fucking give me, I'm trying to get it off. Mm-hmm. Yes. All right. Super deep. But there's so I work in an office, right? And there's hot girls in my office, and it's frustrating because I want them. There's a hot girl, but people say don't shit where you eat. That's the advice. Don't shit where you eat. Never do that. But I feel like that's just general advice. And general advice is for general people, and I'm not in the military, so I'm gonna get in there. That's a fun joke. That's a fun joke. I'm not in the military. All right, we're gonna keep going. I have a penis.
Prove it.
Talk to me later. Join me in the wellness room. Well, we're gonna fill it to the brim. We will flood this room, I swear. But your penis is a special thing. I think we should invent a pocket pussy doorbell. Because then you could only ring the doorbell if you're hard enough. You gotta. I realize there's places I can only reach with my dick, because my dick it's bigger than like my finger, like my longest flex. This is my longest finger. So there's places my dick can reach that I can't do with anything else, and so like I could undetonate a bomb with my dick, but you gotta be careful. You gotta know how to do that at a time. We're off the rails right now. Okay, so we'll keep going. Here's something that's true. I got a little while ago. I got a UTI. Guys in here, guys, make some noise if you ever had a UTI. Ladies in here, make some noise if you've ever had a UTI. Just one filthy one, one disgusting menace. So I had I'm sorry, I didn't mean on mute. I had a UTI. Here's what happened. I had a UTI because I got a UTI because I was having period sex with a girl, and I was like, yeah, thanks, but I was like hesitant. We were kind of hesitant if we wanted to do it or not, but we ended up doing it because I get really horny on my period, so we ended up having sex. And I found out you gotta wash that shit off afterwards. Yeah, you gotta get the clumpy bits off and everything. You gotta. I like the clumpy bits. The period blood, isn't it good? What? It's like a crunchy peanut butter. We all got our thing. We all got our preferences. Yeah, come on. It's good. It tastes good. I feel like if you are gonna have sex with a girl on her period, she should have to suck it off. That's right. This has been fun. All right, guys. Thanks. Bye.
Hell yeah! Noah earned the last name. It's Lee. Noah Lee, everybody. Your next comic coming to the stage, Mr. Jackson Hicks.
Yeah, no, finally a Christian. What the hell? This is a filthy, filthy open mic. What the hell? How are we doing, people? Doing good? Okay, cool. On my way up here, I saw one of those bumper stickers that says, honk if you horny. Yeah, I had to beg the bus driver to do it. I am horny. Come on, you gotta believe me. I don't know. One thing I hate is when someone asks me for money on the bus, as if I'm not also on the bus. Sorry, what do you think my Lambo is in the shop? I don't know, the bus is just like the absolute worst place to ask someone for money at. That's like Sally's dumbass selling seashells down by the seashore. Sally, you fucking idiot. The seashore, they're everywhere. That's my thought. I don't know. You guys all from the Twin Cities? Yeah? Everyone here? Yeah. I love the Twin Cities. I love it, but I do think that the name is stupid, okay? Because to me, Minneapolis and St. Paul are twins in the same way that Danny DeVito and Arnold are twins in the movie Twins. And that one of them has just all of the good qualities. And the other is St. Paul. Bam! Yeah. That is risky. I told that, again, it's risky telling that joke in St. Paul. I told it in St. Paul the other week, and this guy yelled out from the crowd, like, yeah, enjoy your bus home, asshole. All right. Fair enough. I just downloaded the Papa John's app. Anyone else giving up? Just admitting that I ordered Papa John's enough to need that. And that's not even like the worst app to have though, because I was with a buddy the other day, and I caught a peek at his phone, couldn't help but notice that he had the Pornhub app. Bro, what are you, too good to open Safari? Takes like 10 seconds. But I asked him like why he had this abomination, and he goes, yeah, I was just tired of signing in every time. Signing in, bro? I have an account? Jesus! God, what are you leaving comments? Good Lord. Fuck. Who are those comments for, though, by the way? Like, is there anyone that's going like, you know, yeah, I want to watch this video, but first, let's see what the critics have to say. I don't know. I think you can leave a comment on it. I just think you should have to leave a before and an after. Okay? Like, you can leave your comment, you know, like, love those juicy tits. I just think, like, I would like to see at least one comment that's like, I should go back to school. That was my bad. I don't know. I think there should be age restrictions on the internet. Do we agree? Like, at least some? Like, listen, I think, for one, I don't think anyone over 75 should have a Facebook, okay? Sorry, sir. My apologies. But you... I'm sure you are. I'm sure you post lots of videos that are real, and definitely not AI. No, I think specifically just my grandpa shouldn't have a Facebook, okay? Because my grandpa will frequently make a series of posts that are clearly just intended to be Google searches. Like, he'll just fully post, like, Walgreens, directions to Walgreens, Betty White age. He gave up on Walgreens, I guess. I don't know. But I just started just responding to him. Like, here's your map. Like, I don't know. I'll be Google for you, that's fine. But when he posted Betty White age, I didn't have the heart to tell him. 98 and still kicking him. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I think the porn, I don't know. People watch porno. It's a bad thing, I think, but it's like people do it. I don't know. It's an interesting thing because I think everyone ever has jacked off, right? Like, our grandparents were jacking off, your grandparents were jacking off, this guy's jacking off right now. My grandpa's definitely jacking off. Because remember when I told you how he makes Facebook posts that are intended to be Google searches? My grandpa, swear to God, made a Facebook post that was just the 3 words, porn with babes. God damn, dude. That's brutal stuff. My cousins and I are bad people because we all liked that shit. 28 likes and one angry react from my grandma. Yeah, and I got like nominated by the family to be like the guy, I had to have the sex talk with my grandpa. To like sit him down and be like, yo, grandpa, it's perfectly natural, okay? It's okay. We just can't have you posting this shit, right? So there's this thing called the Pornhub app, all right? I set you up with an account, all right? You're golden, my guy. And then, I don't know, I told this joke like recently and I just got so curious. And so I was like, I got home later and I looked up porn with babes. That's such a funny search to me, I don't know. That's like level 1 porn search. I want babes, like, I don't know. So I looked it up, and as I often do, I read the comments, and I see 4 comments from Cubs fan 52 that just say, Walgreens. All right, thanks guys, have a good one.
Keep it going for Jackson Hicks, everybody. Your next comic coming to the stage is Mr. Michael Soul. Keep it going, everybody!
Thank you, everyone. Give it up for the Warriors Garden. If you don't know, it actually comes from the phrase, it's better to be a warrior in a garden than a comic at the Warrior's Garden. Let's see here. Oh, I just came back. I saw a new movie. It's Leonardo DiCaprio stars in a movie about his own life. They call it To Catch a Predator If You Can. Yeah, so I'm pretty lazy. Like, I'm really lazy. Like, yeah, I have this shower curtain that's like white and see-through, and I constantly have to spray it with bleach because of mold. And here's how lazy I am. Recently, I just bought a black one. Now he cleans it for me. Oh, good news. I like to celebrate the small things in life, so hip hip hooray for my cock. Yeah, so, you know, I can't wait for AI to completely take over, because AI is going to do a lot of terrible, like put us in like human coliseums where we have to fight each other to the death. But they're going to do funny things, like they're going to pit 4 25-year-olds versus 1 100-year-old. Because it honestly doesn't know the difference. You're laughing because you fought and killed for them. I love your Black Lives Matter hat. Do you just wear that so you're safe walking around the Twin Cities? Whoa. I'll say, give it up for that back row there. You guys look like you all attended Woodstock 99 and like never matured past that. So let's see here. Yeah. This is kind of fun here. There's this little light here, and you know, I drive for a living, and it sucks when I'm driving in like the dusk or dawn, and like especially like in a town because there's a whole bunch of lights. I'm never sure if like my mirror light is on, and so what I just do, I put my hand underneath, and if I'm momentarily blinded, then I know it's on. I should have started off by saying, how white am I? Yeah. Kind of right now. The audience is actually brighter when I do this. So let's see. Oh, Valentine's Day is coming up tomorrow. You know, there are asexuals out there. There are sexuals. There are bisexuals. I identify as trisexual. Try as hard as I can. Still can't get any. Okay, I'll leave you off on this one. So, also about my love life. Recently, I lost a testicle to cancer, and my doctor said it couldn't happen to anyone more deserving. It sucks because, like, I'm also uncircumcised, so it just looks like a really fleshy bagpipe. Just singing the sad song of my sex life. Thank you, everyone. I'm going to chug this.
Ladies and gentlemen, keep it going for Michael Soul. Get comfortable. Your next group of 4 comics are all amazing. Your next comic coming to the stage is Mr. Teddy Casty.
The only people who actually have good sex lives just left to go have sex, I think. I think those 2 gigolos. Is that what you guys are? Gigolos?
Juggalos.
Juggalos, I'm sorry. Nice. Nice. Is that like if you can juggle as well? You fucking fuck people for cash and then juggle after? Okay, that'd be good. That's a niche market you can tap into. Yeah. I met a girl recently. I used to think I had a long time to meet a girl, and then I started reading the news, and I was like, all right, I got 2 months. All right, it's that's just getting bad, but she actually broke up with me today. I hate to say it, very sad. I was like with her, and I looked on her phone, and she had looked up how to break up with your boyfriend. I was like, whoa, boyfriend? Come on, we never established that. You know, that's crazy. But no, it does hurt. There is pain, but yeah. I miss 2016. Anybody else? Yeah, a little bit. A little miss 2016. You know, I'm trying to figure out if 2016 was great or if I was just 12. You know, I feel like any year is pretty good when you're 12, you know, like, it was just, especially in 2016, it was just like grape soda, sleepovers, and just unlimited access to internet porn, you know. 2026, you know, you can't have sleepovers with your guy friends anymore, just girls, and they'll take a grape soda, but they hate it when I bust out the porn. What are you, a pervert? No, I'm nostalgic, okay? I miss 2016. Yeah. No, when I got together with my family recently, I got like a pretty big family. My family likes to get drunk. Last family gathering, my uncle had me cornered. He was telling me about happy ending massages. I was like, dude, I can't believe you do that shit for work. Talk about men and women's fields. My God, that's wild. Also, Irish people too. Like he was trying to tell me that Irish people have had it like almost as tough as any ethnic group because they had to face the potato famine. If you don't know what that is, 2 million Irish people died a long time ago because they ran out of potatoes. I was like, man, talk about picky eaters. God damn, catch a fish or something. It's an island, you know, like. Yeah. Oh, I'm bombing. Yeah, that's okay. That's life. But I am going to talk about Jesus. You can't stop me, okay? Jesus, I think Jesus is probably the coolest virgin ever, other than me. I'm just kidding, I'm not cool. But I think Jesus, I think he got lucky that they were using crosses to execute people at the time. Because I don't think the electric chair necklaces would have flown off the shelves. You know? I don't think the guillotine would have been great for marketing. I think he's lucky he got such a symmetrical execution, you know? Yeah, people forget about Jesus is like, when he had to go through that execution, there was also 2 other guys with him that day. I mean, talk about getting upstaged. My God, it's like, this is my execution too. You know, like, you got 30,000 people there just screaming something about Jesus this, Jesus that. The other guy's got a cross just as big, like, nobody ever cared about Kyle. Yeah. Yeah, man. Alright, I'm gonna be vulnerable with you guys, okay? Can I be vulnerable with you guys?
Yeah.
This is embarrassing for me. I was a C-section baby, but I turned out to be 5'8". I mean, I hit my growth spurt in the womb. Like, that's bullshit. I got a friend who's premature. He gets to be 6'2". You know, he can't talk real well, but he's up there, man. Bullshit. Yeah. No, I'm gonna continue being vulnerable with you guys. I'm gonna admit this. I've never been invited to an orgy. Anybody been invited? You bet, like, seriously, you ever, like, how does it? No, they're a myth. I knew they're a myth. Nobody's been invited. I feel like the hardest part of getting an orgy would be, like, getting that first commitment. You know, like, hey, I'm throwing a huge orgy at my house Friday. Everybody's gonna be there. Oh, sweet, who's coming right now? It's just me so far, man, but once we get people together, we can, you know, do freaky shit. No, I think the worst part of if you try to get an orgy and nobody came would definitely just be having to return that mask to Party City, you know? No. Just shamefully. The Party City employees seeing guys like you, not everybody can start an orgy, it's not easy. It's not easy. No, that joke sucks because Party City went out of business. Wow, they went out of business due to inflation and rising helium costs. Crazy. Inflation and deflation. Okay. Bye. Thank you.
Teddy Cassidy, everybody. Keep it going. Your next comic coming to the stage is the co-host of the open mic at Old Cradley's on Monday. Keep it going for Mr. Jeff Paul.
And keep it going for being 12 years old. I miss being 12 because shortly after that, my friends stopped calling me back. They were pedophiles. Happy to be here. What do you guys think of my new haircut? Thank you. And even if you don't like it, I had no choice. Because I just found out my biological father is Boris Johnson. And my biological mother is Skrillex. Love is love. Last night I ran into a friend, and he suggested that we should jack each other off real quick. Now, I might be wrong here, but I was offended. Because why should it be real quick? Is my friend ashamed to be seen with me? When my friend and I jack each other off in public, it should be for at least 30 minutes. And ideally at like 2 in the afternoon, in front of a grade school. Now, I'm not a monster. I know it's wrong to masturbate in front of a grade school. And I've done my time. But for 2 guys to jack each other off in front of a grade school, that's what's known as a loophole. Legally, you're in the clear. I'm thinking about running for mayor. It's important to me to speak the truth always, regardless of consequences. So I feel like the day is wasted if I don't do some amount of body shaming. My policy is, if you see something, say something. I've been described as an ageless, tireless icon. Oops, I misspoke. I've been described as an ageist, tiresome eyesore. My penis is like one of those red, white, and blue popsicles. Because my balls are blue, my shaft is white, and my pee hole has blood coming out of it. Make some noise if you love movies. Hell yeah. I love regular movies. And when I'm in the mood, sometimes I also love non-pornographic movies. When I see one of those, I like to do it at Lagoon Cinema. Because you never know if you're going to get the theater to yourself or if someone else is going to be in the room. But either way, I masturbate through the whole movie. And it's perfect, because lagoon is Spanish for the goon. If you don't know what gooning is, do yourself a favor and look it up. And then vote for me for mayor. Make some noise if you're still celebrating Groundhog Day. My groundhog heads, hell yeah. Now I don't know how you celebrate, but I've learned that once you start having sex with groundhogs, it's hard to stop. Believe it or not, I'm 45 years old, but I have the penis of a much younger man. He lost it to me in a bet. But also, if you saw my penis, you'd think I'm much younger than I am. In fact, you'd swear you were looking at a baby penis. The perfect size for having sex with groundhogs. I just filmed a movie. Actually, no, I don't want to do that one. I'm trying to figure out my big finish. Because right now I'm batting 1,000. And I want to keep it that way. You know that TV show, How I Met Your Mother? I've got an idea for how to turn it into a... Oh well, so much for my perfect game. For how to turn it into a bestiality porno. It's called Cow, I Met Your Mother. You've been amazing. I'm Jeff Paul. Thank you.
Jeff Paul, everybody, keep it going. Strap in for part 1 of the Somali invasion at the Warriors Garden. DQ.
That's my man.
Let me get a round of applause for being the freshest Somali in the building. Thank you. This outfit was brought to you by Minnesota taxpayers. Shout out to the good whites. There's 2 types of white people. The ones that are fucking shit up, and the ones that are apologizing for the first group, which is you guys. It's just like in the black community, there's black people, and then there's niggas. And in the white community, there's white people, and then there's megas. I just gave you the white version of the N-word. You're welcome. This guy looks like he's about to go home and practice it. But don't go around saying that a Somali comedian gave you the N-word pass, because I barely have a pass. I'm from East Africa. My people were never enslaved. We just watched that shit happen from a distance with binoculars. We're like, oh shit, they're getting fucked up. White people think that Africans hate them. We don't hate you guys. We study you. We're just trying to figure out how you conquer the world, but still panic during small talk. I asked this guy for directions the other day, and he panicked. He was like, I have no money. I said, relax, I'm not gonna rob you. Have you not seen the news? I got enough tax money to last me a long time. I'm good. I'm good. It's weird how every time a white guy turns 40, they get on Facebook and post, I'm trying to find myself. I'm always in the comment section like, I don't know who Find Myself is, but I'll let you know if I see him. Because that's a weird concept to me. If I told my African parents that I'm trying to find myself, they look at me like, is this nigga gay? Africans don't believe in self-discovery. They're like, you're already here, what more do you need? A map? White people are like, I need answers, I need space. I need to climb Mount Everest alone. No, nigga, you need a job. J-O-B. My favorite thing about this daycare scandal is the mega supporters calling these daycares trying to sound mean, but they just sound sexually frustrated. They're like, you fucking Somali, we're coming for you, we're coming hard. Show me the kids. I thought this was a hate crime, not a Grindr message. I miss when white people were mean and racist and straight. Now they're just mean and gay. It's struggle, you know? It's also weird how Elon Musk is a genius, but dumb at the same time. Because he's obsessed with this idea that white people are not reproducing enough, and he blames immigrants. Elon thinks that every time a white guy is about to be laid, there's a Somali guy in the closet like, look at him. I'm the captain now. That sounds like a personal problem. My dad is 90 years old. He got 2 wives, kids in different countries. That man is busting nuts internationally. Now I haven't met all my siblings yet, and I don't really care to because they're like 50 years old. What are we gonna talk about? Bingo? Remember when Somalia was great? I'm not trying to hear that shit. But I do feel like at some point, white men have to have a serious conversation about the decline in population. Because white men are the only group of men that can turn not getting laid into a policy issue. Everyone else is like, I gotta get my money up, get my funny up. White guys are like, nah, let's just kick all the immigrants out, more pussy for us. Muslims, we love pussy. We're like, what's the limit? Up to 4. Let me see the menu. I'll have Miski, Khadija, Siham, Sumaya. Thank you, Allah. Delicious. I'd also like to say that joy is not a form of resistance. We got ICE agents saying they need more guns, more troops on the ground. Meanwhile, the good whites are outside holding signs that say, I like my ice blended with my strawberry banana smoothie. It was a father and a son holding that sign. The dad was like, hold it up higher, Billy. Let them know we mean business. You niggas are not gonna win this war, I'm gonna tell you that. Not with those fucking signs. But thank you guys so much, that's been my time.
Keep it going for DQ, everybody. Part 2 of the Somali invasion continues with Mo.
How we doing, Warriors Garden? Hell yeah, dude. Okay, Jamaica flag, the motherfucker. John Mon. Smoking tonight? Hell yeah, dude. How you guys doing tonight? Asian delegation, what's up? What's wrong with that, dude? What the problem is? You guys were having fun? I ain't calling me Somali, I don't care, just don't call me for an Uber. Not a good driver. Right, dude, that's like fucking midgets being fucking basketball players. Like, if it's the wrong person for the... Okay, man. I'm gonna keep that one short. You guys... anybody here drink Old English? Yeah, malt liquor beverage? You've heard of it? Who's got any in their fridge right now? None of you guys. Cool. Yeah. It's funny that it's ironic that they named a beverage Old English when most of the customers speak Ebonics. They don't even speak English. I mean, it's a form of English. Shit, man, you ain't chucking a job with there? Okay, fuck. All right, dude. Some current events. I don't know if you guys heard, there's a guy who worked at Olive Garden who he dunked his head in a deep fryer. I think he died. Yeah, dude, yeah, right? Dude, the smell in there was probably crazy, right? Dude. And then fucking they had Nicki Minaj and Donald Trump in the same fucking room. One has a BBL. I don't know if you guys know what a BBL is, but yeah, that motherfucker stank, you know? They got necrosis of the ass, you know? For real, dude, dead ass, bro. Right, yeah. And then you got Donald Trump in a diaper, you know? Just shitting himself, dude. Bro, if they got the guy from fucking Olive Garden who deep fried his head in that room, it would have smelled like Epstein's Island. Alright, I wish that tied together a little bit better, but fucking hey, we work with what we got here. Hell yeah. Anybody here get mad when homeless people ask them for money? You get a little annoyed? That's cool. Yeah, it is kind of loathsome, right? Yeah. But you ever have them offer you money? Like, you need this more than me, sir. Like, that's a new level of like, what the fuck, dude? This is disrespect. My favorite politician ever was Rob Ford, the mayor of Toronto. I don't know if you guys ever heard of him. This guy was a man of the people. He'd go out into the community, he'd go door to door in the community, and he would smoke crack with his constituents, you know what I'm saying? That's a cool fucking guy, right? Fucking A, dude. You know who wasn't on the fucking list, right? Rob Ford. He was way too cool for that crowd, dude. Fucking A. Sometimes I feel like a bitch ass nigga. You know? You ever just feel like, man, dude, I could just be less of a bitch ass nigga, right? Say it with me, guys. No, we're all bitch ass niggas here today. It's all good. I'm not gonna say the N word. That's cool. Molestation is a fucking touchy subject, right? We can all agree. Pedophile jokes are immature. You know, we're all the same age here. Yeah, dude, 9/11 jokes never land. I don't know if you know about that. All right, having fun here. Two terrorists walk into a building. Oh, fuck, dude, I already messed that up, dude. Two terrorists fly into a building. And boy, were their arms tired. We're having fun, right, guys? Yeah, let's keep it going. Helen Keller, let's get dark. Oh, dude, Helen Keller was fucking a stand-up gal, dude. I feel like if she was alive, she'd be on Joe Rogan's podcast right now. He's just like rubbing his head like, you are the fucking thought leader, aren't you? Fucking Helen Keller, dude. Helen Keller was so fucking badass. She was deaf, dumb, and blind. That didn't stop her, you know? She hid in the attic from Nazis. She wrote a diary somehow. It wasn't in Braille too, it's crazy. And that wasn't enough, dude. She was the first woman pilot, dude. She flew across the Atlantic. We could never find her. I think crabs ate her, but you know what I mean. That bitch did a lot for mankind, womankind, whatever, man. Man, we're cool, man. this has been my time. I'm gonna leave you guys with one more joke. I like thick women, big women. You know, I like a big gal. I like a girl I can really disappear under. You know what I'm saying? Who's with me? Man, I gravitate to the big girls, dude. What they call them, BBWs? Whoa, man. Cool. You guys have been great. My name is Mo. You guys have a good night. Make some noise for the next comic coming up.
That was Mo.